Give me 1 second, guys. I am checking something real quick. Uno momento. Just give me 1 second. Okay, perfect. Just checking something. Okay, gotta fix the hair. We got some. Woo! Pardon the hair. Okay, as you've seen, as in the title, we are reviewing Get Out. Okay. It is written and directed by Jordan Peele, and this is from Bloomhouse, the producer of The Visit, Insidious, and The Gift. Um, this movie is very interesting. They also did quite a few other movies I like. I won't spoil it because I will be doing a few other reviews from Blue House. They also have productions with Monkey Paw, which the producer, they also have a lot of black producers, which I do enjoy. So, as it says at the beginning, as I tell y'all, I do not ruin movie reviews as a lot of people where they go in. As I said on my first review that I did, a lot of people will go in and tell you the whole complete synopsis of the movie from start to finish. I do not do that. So I hope that will capture you to watch a lot of my movie reviews. I won't just do movie reviews. I will do makeup stuff. I will actually be doing a shoe review here shortly. Um, I might do that today or tomorrow. I don't know because I got these shoes from China. I'm not very happy with the company. It took them almost 2 months to get them to me. So by no means am I giving a shout out to the company, but I do like the shoes. I'm glad they finally made it to me. I'm very disappointed in the company. By no means am I telling anybody to buy from this company, but I'm glad the shoes finally got to me. Okay. I also do different things like tarot card reading, pendulum readings, different things like that. I also do play with makeup. Um, I will do book reviews. I might get back into reading books on here, telling y'all which books are good, which ones aren't, um, different things of that nature, because I want this channel to evolve to different things. I will also be doing vlogs of my own nature. Um, Weirdly enough, one of my vlogs, I think someone may have reported my vlog. I was doing a get ready with me, and I was talking about child abuse and different things like that. A huge portion of my vlog that I did to get ready with me, a huge portion of it um, got kind of silenced. Um, but another part of it played. So either YouTube or someone had reported it. And I think I know who it is because, weirdly enough, said person that I'm thinking that it is, their profile is no longer on my profile because they used to have comments on my profile. Their profile is no longer there. Their profile's completely gone. So, um, I'm very, I pay attention to a lot of things on my profile. I'm very alert and I pay attention to different things. I go back and I look at my videos, I monitor my things. So people think that I'm stupid and naive and things like that. I'm not. So I monitor my things. I am very forthcoming. I have a very strong third eye. I'm, clairvoyant. So when things stick out to me and I have dreams and things tell me go back and look, I do. So if people have questions about that, I will inform you later. But we're here for this, not that. Okay. So Get Out is a true original. It is grimly tense and in tune with its time. That is an understatement. It is very, very, very in tune. It is very well done. I will give you a huge point out. Um, One of the main actresses on here, she's actually on Megan. If you have not seen Megan, I'm gonna go buy it eventually, and I'll give you a review on Megan. It's worth watching, but I'm not gonna tell you nothing about it. But one of the main characters on here, she's in Megan. Okay, so I'll tell you that much. I don't think they have her name on here, but yeah, but one of the main actresses, this one right here, brunette. She's on Megan. She plays a main role on Megan, and I'm not going to tell you which role. Just in case you haven't seen it, I'm not ruining it. I'm just telling you she's a very important role in Megan, and she's a very important character in this movie too. So I'm not going to ruin that. Um, but let me go ahead and get to reading to y'all. It says when Chris, which is Daniel, he's got a very unique last name. It's Kalula, a young African American man visits his white girlfriend, which is Allison Williams. She's the one on Megan. Family's estate. He becomes ensnared in the most sinister, real reason for the invitation. At first, Chris reads the family's overly accommodating behavior as nervous attempts to deal with their daughter's interracial relationship. But as the weekend progresses, a series of increasingly, disturbing discoveries lead him to a truth that he could have never imagined. The speculative thriller from Bloomhouse, producers of The Visit, Insidious series, and The Gift, and the mind of Jordan Peele, Key and Peele, is equally parts gripping thriller and provocative commentary. You have your bonus features, which is the alternate ending and deleted scenes with commentary by writer and director Jordan Peele, unveiling the horror of Get Out, Q&A discussion with Jordan Peele and the cast, and your feature commentary. Now I'm going to tell y'all, from 1 to 5 stars, I give this another 5 stars because you totally do not expect what's going on in this film. Like they say, you think it's just interracial problems. You think that, they're just uncomfortable. I'll tell you right off that, they're trying to be very accommodating because it's a white girl dating a black guy. It's her first interracial, relationship. That much I'll tell you. You think that they're just trying to be very over accommodating. But lay down, baby. Lay down. Lay down. I made you a bed. Lay down. Lay down. Sorry, I'm telling my kitty to lay down. My poofy butt. Lay down, Roro. Lay down. Lay down. I got one in my lap and one wanting to lay beside me. Come on. Are you wanting to make your biscuits? You wanting to make biscuits? um, but they've also done other movies. Like I said, they've done Nope. They've done Us. They've done other ones. I have Us. I'm wanting to get Nope. Um, they've actually done very good Bloomhouse and Monkey Paw. They've also done Candyman, the remake. Well, it's actually not a remake. It's actually a continuation, actually. A lot of people think Candyman is a remake, but it's a continuation. If you have never seen any of the Candyman from part 1 to the very last one, which some of them get very raunchy, they get very sexual in nature. But there is a very huge synopsis. I do own all of the Candyman except for the latest one, which I want to get it. So I'm going to review all the Candymans. But Monkey Paw did the last one, and it was so beautifully well done. So if you don't understand the story of Candyman, you have to go back to the original. So the producer of Get Out did the last Candyman. And if you have never seen them, you cannot understand the story of Candyman. It is beautifully well done. It is masterfully well written. Get Out is, like I said, a 5 star. It is a masterful, well done. It is a mind, like Chris Angel, it's a mind screw. You think it's one thing, but as the story starts to develop and go further and further and further and further and further and further, you're just like, and I've talked about when I took in my first edibles, I felt like a certain scene out of this. So if anybody has heard me talking about eating edibles, like my first edible cookie was Delta, they'll know what I'm talking about. I've talked about it on my channel, which I'll talk about CBDs and edibles and deltas and different things on here because I am, an advocate for CBD and delta and different things like that. Um, but there's a certain scene on the movie that I'm not going to discuss because it's going to get too far in. Um, but my friends know what I'm talking about because I've told them they have to watch this movie because this movie is mastermind. I mean, how they came up with this story, they have such a creative imagination. It was so well written. I mean, it's something that I would write, so that's why I respect it because, to come up with something like that and to be well versed in that and to know that it could possibly happen. That's the part that's scary because in this story, how they wrote it, it can possibly may happen. That's the part that's even more scary is there's actual points in the movie where if you watch this, if you've never seen this, if you pay attention to it, I can tell you as someone that has studied certain things, some of the parts in this movie can be truth. And that's the part that's more scary than actuality is there is some truth in this. And that's what's the most scary realism of the movie. And that's why I totally respect the movie and the writer's mind because and the producers because it's like where did they come up with this? I mean, because they've had to go in and do some serious studying to be able to write and produce this because as a writer we do a lot of searching into our roles and into being descriptive and setting up certain synopsis and characters and you know certain scenes, so we want to make sure that we make it as accurate and as visually tasteful as possible. And how they did it, it is. And a lot of it could be very realism and very realistic because I don't want to give too much away because it'll ruin the whole. If you've never seen it, it'll ruin it for you. And I want y'all to go out because if you've never seen these movies I'm telling y'all about and y'all are curious about what horror movies to watch if y'all are horror fanatics like I am, I'm trying to get y'all tasteful things to watch because these are, like I said, evidently I own these because I went out, I bought them. They have good use. I take good care of my DVDs and my Blu-rays. I used to have VHSs. Um, if you would have seen my VHS collections, I mean, they were off the wall, but my DVD and my Blu-ray collections are more subpar than my VHS collections ever were. I wish I never would have got rid of my Disney collections because those were probably more of a collective collector series than anything. But I sold them off to Hollywood Videos so I could buy DVDs because I was like trying to upgrade my collections, because I didn't want to stay behind, this, behind the decade because I didn't want to sit here and have, you know, Blu-rays and DVDs and whatever else, and then be looking at my old school VHSs and almost like 8 tracks and stuff. And, my grandkids be like, Grandma, what's that? Oh my God. And I'll be like, oh, that's a VHS. And they'll be like, What's a VHS? Looking at me like I'm completely crazy and senile or something. So I was trying to upgrade, everything. And Hollywood Video at the time had this thing where you could bring in so many of your VHSs and they would give you so much credit per VHS. And you could go in there and they would let you buy like so many DVDs per credit. So that's how I was getting so many of my, DVDs at the time, is I was collecting at Hollywood Video. I would do the same thing at Blockbuster Video. I would buy so many at Take One Video. If y'all ain't familiar with Take One Video, it's a very popular thing here in Texas. Was a popular thing here in Texas until they closed it. Um, until Redbox and all these other places took them out. And I, for one, am one of the ones that actually miss video stores. I miss the nostalgia. I miss the smell. I miss, weirdly enough, even though I have anxiety, depression, agorism, I have all that, I actually miss going into a DVD store and, you know, that Friday night thrill of being able to pick up a DVD with my kids and getting popcorn and candy and, being able to plop it in, to the Blu-ray or DVD player and clicking it and getting the latest Blu-ray DVD and watching it with my family. I kind of miss that because I really sometimes, yeah, I like going to theaters, but with all the pandemics and everything of people, eating everything like tarantulas and bats and eating everything they can shove in their mouth thinking it's food and creating all these, monkeypox and, all these omicrons and everything. It's just like you can't really get out and enjoy the world like we're supposed to because of everything that's being created to kill us. So it's like I really miss being able to go out to an actual store to rent videos. It's safer to do that than sitting around a whole bunch of people culminating bacteria. You know what I'm saying? It's worse, to sit around them for like almost an hour than per se going around them for 15 minutes. I mean, I know someone's, oh, you can get sick for just 15 minutes. You have less chances though, because it's more in and out quicker than being around them for an hour. It's just like, to me, I don't know. It's just me per se. It's like less time spent, less times getting sick. It's a head thing. I don't know. It's like I just have this thing now in my mind that with all these new illnesses that they're creating, it's like I miss the simplicity. You know, it's like they need to make all these people quit eating weird shit and thinking everything that can be crammed in your mouth is food. It's like everything is not food. Not every bug is a food. Bugs are not food. A creature like a bat is not food. I mean, there's grain. I know this is supposed to be a movie review, but it's just like I'm talking about movie reviews because it's like 10, 15 years ago, I would not have thought that I would be sitting at home worried about a pandemic in my 40s and stressing out that my kids could possibly get a bad pandemic because of their health conditions that they have. I mean, it's scary. But yeah, if y'all enjoyed the review of Get Out, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. If you like my reviews, I will be doing more. Um, like I said, it won't just be horror movies, but the main focus is horror movies. Um, like I said, this is a psychological thriller. Like I said, I have a gazillion, and I'm not even joking, a gazillion of horror movies, and that's not even touching my TV series. Um, I even have some that people probably never heard of that I will review. Just things people are probably gonna be like, "What's that? What's this? What's that?" It's just things to give people refreshers, maybe to go out and look for things. Like I said, you can find at Amazon, eBay, Best Buy. You can find them at Target, possibly. You can find them at Walmart online. You could easily go shopping for things that I have because a lot of them I like. I found at eBay searching. I found at Amazon searching. Um, like one of my favorites I found it originally on VHS. And it took me a hot moment to find it on DVD, which was Kindred the Embraced. That I'm going to review. And it used to be a TV series, and I watched it a long time ago. And it has a Nosferatu clan. It has werewolves, well, wolves, humans, different things of that nature. So I will review that one later. I have a TV series called Blood Ties. Of course, I have Supernatural. I have True Blood. I have uh, I have so many different things. I mean, because me being a writer, I study things intensively because I look at things thinking where I can improve things and get ideas. So I culminate different things. So I piece things off and go, you know what, they didn't do this. So I could say, you know what, I would use this in my story instead since they didn't. So there's a piece of like a gap where they left, where they could use a more creative flow in their story that they didn't use. So where someone wouldn't use something in their story, I would. So they give me an idea. And it's not copywriting or infringement because they didn't use it in their stories. So it's basically they gave me an idea that they per se didn't use. Because, see, I'm writing a vampire novel specifically, and then I'm writing a supernatural thriller that's going to be like 6 to 7, maybe 8 novels out. And I barely have gotten 3 novels in between that I'm working on by myself. I did have co-writer with me, but I kicked her off. It was said parental that I pretty much washed my hands of her. Like I said, I did forgive her, but I'm dealing with a lot of pain because of behaviors that she's doing. I was a while back gonna try to have a relationship with her, but things that she's doing, how she's behaving, things that she said, threats that she's made, uh, posts that she's made on Facebook towards me, I can't have nothing to do with her. I would never think that a person that gave life to me would behave that way, but you would never in your life think that a parent would ever talk that way about you. So, like I said, I forgave her because I need peace, but it's painful to think that. But hey, it's a movie review. I'm not divulging. I'm not going to ruin this video going down the rabbit hole like Thomas Jefferson said. I'm not going to go, chasing Alice right now because I'm the white rabbit. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you either on the next movie review, shoe review, tarot cards, whichever. And I will catch y'all on the flip mode. Remember, be kind to each other because tomorrow is not always promised. So just be kind to everybody if you can, because it's a hard enough world out there, guys. So you never know what someone's going through because they might be trying to heal on something that you don't understand. All right. I'll see you on the next one, guys. Bye.